Hi everybody, I'm Danielle and welcome to my channel, and in today's video I'm giving you guys the 1 month update on my tongue piercing. Just to say before I start this video that if you guys want to learn more about the pain, the price I paid, where I got it done and all of that sort of stuff, I did a video already on that when I very first got my tongue pierced. The link for it will be in the description box down below if you want to go and check that out. This video is not going to get into that kind of stuff. This is just an update on what's been happening in the last month. If you guys have seen my 2-week update for my tongue piercing, you'll know that I was having a relatively good time with it. It was healing very well. There was no pain at that point. I was still trying to get used to the whole thing of like having the bar in my tongue. To be honest with you guys, I am still trying to get used to the fact that there is a 16mm bar in my mouth. Now, if you guys don't know, I was originally pierced with a 20mm bar, which, have I got it in here? So that was the size bar I was originally pierced with. That there is the 20mm. A week after I got the tongue piercing, I downsized to a 16mm, which is still currently what I have stuck in my mouth now. But what I might have to do is, because there's still quite a bit of room in the bar, I might have to downsize again, maybe to a 14mm bar. But here is what my tongue looks like currently. So as you guys can see, the swelling has completely gone down, and you guys may have noticed just the amount of space that there is in the 16mm bar. The piercer who pierced me, she said that I do actually have a very small tongue. Some people originally, when they first get their tongue pierced, they get pierced with a 24mm bar, maybe even more, depending on the thickness of their tongue. And that's why I was only originally pierced with a 20mm. And she did say when I went and got the bar changed that I may have to change it down again to a 14, which is something that it looks like I might need to do, as I've still not gotten used to having it in my mouth and speaking with it. Eating with it is absolutely fine now, it's not a problem. It's more just speaking still with it. If you guys may have noticed, since I had my tongue piercing, I'm talking a little bit differently, I'm moving my mouth a little bit differently. Like I said, not an issue with it eating, it's absolutely fine. I'm not in any pain with it, it's not swollen anymore. So honestly, this has been a completely problem-free piercing. Before I got my tongue piercing, I was hearing a lot of horror stories, and to be quite honest, it's not been as bad as what people say, but please remember that, you know, everybody does feel pain differently and everybody reacts in a different way. And I think with the tongue piercing as well, is it's relatively easy to take care of. What I've been doing is just making sure that I've been using alcohol-free mouthwash. In the first kind of 2-3 weeks, I mouthwashed every time I'd eaten something. So after I'd eaten, I would go and rinse my mouth out with mouthwash. Really, you've just got to make sure that you have very good dental health, so make sure that you're brushing your teeth at least twice a day, as you should be anyway. And to be honest, I seriously don't think that I have anything more to say about the tongue piercing, because like I said, it's been a very problem-free piercing. It's healed wonderfully. I'm gonna have to start looking around for some lovely looking tongue bars. But all I would really say if you're thinking about getting the tongue piercing is go and get it. Why not? If it's something that you want. Another thing that I will mention that's fantastic about the tongue piercing, I think I mentioned it in my 2-week update video, which will also be linked in the description box. The tongue piercing is very good piercing, say if you're at work, because even when I'm speaking now, you can't always see the bar in my mouth. So it's kind of like a discreet piercing. Obviously, if you're gonna stick your tongue out like that, you know, people are gonna know you've got your tongue pierced. But otherwise, people don't always immediately look and notice the fact that you have your tongue pierced. Just make sure you research and ask your piercer. They're happy to help. Throughout, hopefully, the next couple of weeks on my channel, I'll be giving you guys the update on my date and the update on my labret as well. I think in terms of my tongue piercing, this is going to be the last update that I will do on this piercing unless something drastically like horrific happens to it. If there's anything that you feel like I've left out of this video, then comment in the comment section down below. If you have any ideas or suggestions for videos that you want to see me do, also comment them in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you like this video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to click on that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in my next video. See you later.